This is Will Chef, and
this is Jonathan Myberg.
And we're stuck inside the internet with the Genville Blues again. I love to cook, but I don't get a chance to do it that often because I'm not in a kitchen very much.
Yeah, we're always in this limousine.
Yeah, we pretty much live here. And you can make some things out of, like, you know, there's various cocktails. Jonathan likes to make a Tootsie Roll and champagne, kind of like.
I'm pretty hooked on that.
Yeah, just a kind of a sort of simple dish that we've come to like, but even that gets old after a while.
But when we drink, I think about food a lot of the time on tour. I think
food
about,
is an obsession on
what
tour.
are we gonna eat tonight? So it's just, you can just sort of distract yourself from the fact that you're crammed in a van with 8 other dudes unable to move.
Just
food is the one thing you
about
can
food.
control.
Sugar plums dancing in your head.
Because it's like, you think, oh, you know, it's free, it's freedom, you're out on the road, it's free, a man can be a man. But the thing is that, you know, the fact is that it's kind of like a school field trip where you've got a tour manager, he's like, oh, you got to do this now, you got to do this now. So food becomes the one thing you can control. And if you've had like a really lousy day and then you get a really great meal, it can turn your whole day around and make your day wonderful. And if you start off the day with a bad meal, for example, like you go to McDonald's or you go to some
awful convenience store and you just walk around going, I don't want to put any of this in my body.
But I have to eat,
but I must,
I'm going to get insane. Then it can ruin your whole day and loom over your day. And then there's certain restaurants that aren't that good, but you have to think about what's good here. You know, like, is Caesar salad gonna be the thing to get here?
What's their idea of a Caesar salad?
Yeah, what's that gonna be? Did they? If it's an Italian restaurant and then maybe the spelling is off or something, you're like, maybe Italian food isn't the thing to get here. You know, like, you have to do this weird kind of Columbo detective work to figure out what to eat. So it becomes this total obsession.
I start thinking about, you know, the things that my mom cooked for me when I was a little kid, just to kind of entertain myself. Like, probably, I mean, the recipe I'm going to give you is probably for her split pea soup. We have the little cheese biscuits that you made with Jiffy Mix. Or, you know, I'm from North Carolina.
It's very southern.
Yeah, my mom's from Georgia, and she kind of grew up schooled in southern cooking, and so that was what we had when I was a kid.
What else did you have in the southern vein?
Oh, I always think of fried apples and grits and corned beef hash. Well, she wasn't as much into the fried stuff, I think, just because she didn't like the effort of using the deep fryer, which was probably good for all of us in the end. I remember a lot of sort of pale food, where sort of salt and sugar were thought of as kind of seasonings. But if you get past that and you sort of think about, you know, you're using really good ingredients, then I think it's really wonderful.
Well, southern food is like this kind of comfort food gone mad, where it's like lots and lots of, you know, fat and sugar and salt, but like in this beautiful, artful, exuberant way. It reminds me of like Spanish food or something like that, where it's like ham and you know fat. It's like really
so good.
And it's amazing. It's like this ultimate comfort food.
Someplace, unless it's kicks band, unless it's fictions, unless it's sweat or it's songs. Heads against this chest, unless it's sick man's hand from some mid-level band. She's been driving so long on a dark windless night.
Let's talk for a moment about what you would cook if you were home. So here's the scenario: like someone special coming for dinner. What do you do?
I did a crazy kooky thing recently where I decided I was going to go nuts and do a several course Italian thing, and I did like a super El Generico, like caprese kind of deal beforehand, like tomatoes and mozzarella and basil and all that. And then I did like a just a soup. I love simple shit, just like an arrabbiata sauce, which is just like a spicy, simple tomato sauce. And another super simple thing that I have had in Bologna a lot, which is just like seared, really rare steak, cut really thin with shaved Parmesan Reggiano and arugula, just in a bowl tossed together. And
That sounds great.
it's so good. It's so simple. But to me, it's just like, I really it wasn't even that I was trying to do these basic dishes that were so generic. Again, it was just that I was like, I wanted to have the 3-course or the the antipasti and like first course and second course. There's something so awesome about sitting down and making some kind of commitment where you're there all night eating.
Yeah. Well, you guys, thank you so much for your time. Can't wait for your show.
Thanks so much. We appreciate it.
Pleasure. Thanks for putting us in this limousine. It's the first time I've ever been.
I have not been in a limousine ever in my life.
Really?
No, never.
Big Rockstars? And this is your first
Not
limo?
that big.
Help yourself to Tootsie Rolls on the way
All right.
out.